So, right now I'm going to show you a better version of my Mac tips video, because the last one was not very good. Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys some features that some people don't know about the Mac Snow Leopard and Leopard operating system. And if you have any questions just that are related to or not related to something in my video, just post a comment on the video. The first trick I'm going to show you is how to turn your screen negative, and you won't be able to see this, but because it only deals with what you see and not what's actually on the screen. So yeah, so what you should do is, while I'm talking about this, I'll explain what stuff should look like, and you press the buttons I tell you to so you can see what it does. So first is to turn the screen negative, and so what you do is you hold Command, or some people know it as Apple, Alt Option Control, and then press the 8 key. And so if you do that right now, the background of the video should look green, and I should look blue. I'm not sure that it works on anything besides Mac OS X Leopard and Snow Leopard, so because that's all I have. So yeah, and then that's about it. So, and then press Control, Alt Option, Apple, or Command, or I'm just gonna say Command. Control, Alt, Option, Command 8, and it should turn you back so that it looks normal. And a lot of you might be wondering, how in the world is he doing this video? Because I can't hold my camera steady. Well, I'm not holding a camera, so yeah. So it's a feature on QuickTime. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's QuickTime 10. It should look like that. And if you go up here, you'll have QuickTime Player, and then if you open QuickTime Player and then go File, and then you do New Screen Recording, and what that does is it records the screen except for negative, as I explained already. And yeah, so that's about it for that. And then also, there's some stuff on dashboard. So if you want to learn more Mac tips and tricks and stuff, if you go to the Apple thing, if you go to the Apple website, and the link is right here. If you do manage widgets, then click on more widgets. It will bring up Safari, assuming that's your default browser, and it'll have dashboard widgets. Also, you could just go to downloads if that doesn't work. And let's see, I think it's just for fun. Let's see, Mac Pips Bubble Cloth. No. I don't know. You could probably search for it, but it would be either that, just added top 50 blogs or forums, and I think that would be it. So yeah. So yeah, and then also, some of you know how to do this. Most likely, you do, but if you don't, then I'm going to show you. So what you do is you press Command or Apple. I'm just going to call it Command, so I won't have to say Apple again. So Command Shift 3, and it'll come up here. And if you don't really like opening preview and doing this, which I don't because it's kind of a pain in the neck to quit, you can just click on that, any icon you can do, and press the space bar, and it'll zoom in, and then it'll have an option to go to preview right here, or do full screen. It's kind of a good prank. I did that to my brother this morning. He totally fell for it. But yeah. And then also spaces. Sometime I know a few people who have a lot of trouble with spaces. So like, how do you switch spaces easy? Well, there are two ways to switch. Well, actually 3, 2 are kind of the same. So if you click on spaces, or go, if you don't have it in your dock, then you can go to Spotlight. If you click on spaces, it'll show you this. So this is space 1, space 2, space 3, and space 4. So in spaces, you can select a different space, and now it's all it's on space 2. So if I go back to spaces, and here I'm back to space 1. But what you can also do if you click on the spaces thing is you can move stuff around either within the space or within different space, or whoops, here, or within different spaces. You can't do what I just did, where you put it in 4 spaces or 2 spaces or whatever, because it just doesn't let you do that. So if you do that, it'll just cut the corner off and decide what to do with it. So you can move it around in one space as well as from space to space. So I'm going to keep it in space 1. Another way to do that is to press Control and then 1 for space 1, 2 for space 2, 3 for space 3, and 4 for space 4. And also, it kind of is the same thing. If you press Control and then use the arrow keys to move around from the spaces. So, yeah. And so that's kind of a cool one. But I don't really use that all that often. So, yeah. So if you just tell me something that you want to know, I can do that. And part 2 is coming soon.